Another day of fun.
You having a nice holiday? Are you? What do you like doing? Watching cartoons? What, He-Man? You as strong as He-Man? I bet you are. Give her a little kiss, Stephen. Go on. Oh, very good. Kiss him back. Go on. Oh, see that? Give them a nice round of applause. Very good.
50 years ago last year, Billy Butlin founded his empire here at oh-so-bracing Skegness.
Oh no! Captain Blood's escaped!
At Butlin's, youthful boisterousness is encouraged to run riot in the daily pursuit of the evil pirate Captain Blood, alias a very gentle redcoat called Uncle Paul.
This is Radio Butlin calling with a special announcement. Everyone here at Butlin Skegness hopes that you are having an enjoyable holiday and that you would like to return on some future occasions.
7,500 campers come to Skeggy every week. The chalets, once very basic, are now a lot posher, if still slightly cramped. But once here, all the facilities are free, including entertainment by some of the country's star performers.
I never went to Butlin's as a child. My mother didn't think it was upmarket enough for us, you see. And I suppose I thought it was going to be a bit like Heidi High, which it is, but lovelier, much lovelier.
Captain Blood, can you swim? No! Can you all go backwards?
Give him a little kiss. Give little Ben a kiss. Oh, hey, you sausage. Don't you like the girls kissing you then, Ben? Put your card down a bit. Let's go on. Give me a little kiss instead then. Come on. Okay, Ben, you've got out of that. Give him a clap.
You're going to come next season? You might do. We'll see how much pocket money you can save up for it.
I saved up this year about £32 something.
£32?
I saved up about £24.
And what have you spent all that on? Candy floss?
The thing about Butlins, my mum always used to say, is it doesn't matter what the weather's like, there's always something to do. I first came here 30 years ago, and there was always something to do, and the weather was bad. And I used to be a bit scared of these rides. They used to make me feel sick. I think they still do. I don't like it very much. Are you all right, sunshine? You like this? Do you like it? Oh, God.
On the day Butlin's Skegness opened, it snowed. 50 years on, they're taking no more chances. This year, £13.5 million is being spent on new attractions, including a vast indoor water wonderland. But never fear, the bare essentials will still be here.
In first place, ladies and gentlemen, our glamorous grandmother this week at Butlin's Skegness is contestant number 11. Number 11. And here comes the Reverend Brian Rice, ever eager to please, ladies and gentlemen, to present the sash. Smashing. Oh, can I have one? Thank you very much, that's lovely. Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen, another glamorous grandmother competition over. Thank you all very much. I'll see you around about. Till then,
Beryl and Doug Both in their 60s have been coming to Butlins for 40 years, but not together. Beryl is now a widow, Doug a widower. They met 3 years ago at home in Harrogate and struck up a dancing partnership.
All we want is companionship, and that's what we've got. A lot of fun, companionship.
Yes.
We're sharing a chalet, twin beds. And believe me, those beds are about 2 foot wide, so there's no hanky-panky. We like film stars, we're just good friends.
Yes, you know.
I never get these audiences in the West End. It's great for me. They're supposed to be good for Vanessa Redgrave, but they love me. I do a marvellous bit. I mean, right at the beginning, somebody calls me, you see, and I have to say, off stage, "Coming, my darling!" And you hear the audience go, "Oh, here she comes! Oh, that's her!" Those wonderful, wonderful audiences. They really come here to enjoy themselves.
Oh, thank you very much.
Either left, you don't get many of those for the pound.
Barbara Windsor and company camping it up in Skegness with John Pittman. We haven't seen him since the ride on the whip. We hope you're okay, John. Now, we've worked out, by the way, that a week at Butlin Skegness will cost between £70 and £268. That's for 4 people sharing accommodation. And that could be 2 adults and 2 children, of course. The price varies, obviously, throughout the season and is based on self-catering. Now, if parents with 2 children under 14 choose half board, then the prices are from £174 to £418 per week. And do remember that those prices are for the whole group, not per person.
Millions of pounds into a Butlin's holiday camp. Answer, it becomes a star-coast world. Bill Buckley travelled to North Wales to investigate the latest Butlins to get the revamp.
Think of holiday camps and you think of glamorous grannies, beautiful baby competitions, bingo, ballroom dancing. Well, believe it or not, in the sophisticated 1990s, even at a centre where they've spent more than £21 million on modernisation, miraculously, somehow, it all still survives. But you can't stand still in this business, so Butlins have had to tread the tricky path of keeping the best of the old whilst providing enough of the new for today's customers. The knobbly knees have gone, and there's no more bing-bong good morning campers either. In fact, there's no more campers, because this isn't a holiday camp, you know. Oh, no, no, no. This is a holiday world, with red coats wearing outfits designed by Sandra Rhodes, no less. Although they don't look quite like some of her wilder creations, do they? A third of the 21 million was spent on this new water park, which is so successful, after an hour you have to get out to let someone else have a go.
He's not a good swimmer, so for him to muck about in water without having to actually swim or have armbands and stuff like that, he can have good fun. There's no danger.
If whizzing through water whets your appetite for more thrills, try the new boomerang. You may have to queue a while, but that's a small price to pay for the pleasure of being dropped backwards from 150 feet and turned upside down at 60 miles an hour. Maybe not. Avoiding the boomerang enabled me to face lunch at the new fast food court. The meals aren't bad, although when all the 8 outlets are open, the choice can be quite bewildering. If you're the indecisive type, you may prefer to come half board. Then your meals are taken here at Flamingo's. There's a full English breakfast each morning, and in the evening could be soup, a roast and apple pie. Thank you. Modernisation's given the place a before and after feel, especially the accommodation.
The accommodation itself is not too bad. It was just that when we got in there, we found blood-stained linen, the windows very dirty.
Although the dining suite's new, the bedding and all that is very old to me and shabby, and the pillows and quilts are soiled.
This is the basic half-board accommodation, and really basic is the word. There's a bed which has been around a bit, a couple of white plastic chairs, and furniture and decoration which really is showing its age.
We felt it was worth paying the extra few pence instead of the older type of accommodation which we saw around the campus. We've been very pleased with the accommodation.
Now this is a lot more like it. This is the top-of-the-range self-catering accommodation that was recently completed. It's not big, but it is pretty smart, like a rather nice starter home. Now then, what are we going to do this evening? There's so much on, Butlins publish a day-by-day guide.
2 and 5, 25.
Some old favourites are available every night, and some all day too. But I tried another piece of the new Butlins. Formerly a theatre, it's undergone a £1.5 million transformation and become Stars, a nightclub with elaborate cabaret. Meanwhile, baby sleeps, well, hopefully, in the nursery for no extra charge, watched over by qualified nurses. Back at Stars, the cabaret is over and the stage sinks spectacularly to become a dance floor until 2 a.m. You know the old gag about the campers forming an escape committee? Well, here you don't need to, because you can fly out of the complex whenever you like and get away from it all. At the end of the line, a private cove. Meanwhile, back at the camp, world, the redcoats and children's entertainers are, without exception, splendid.
Well, you just can't get bored here. There's too much to do. The children love the fun fair.
The fun fair for the kids is very good. The one complaint I have got really is just the closing down at 5:30.
But there are activities for children in the evening, most of them free, although this face painting costs £2 per spook. This show, though, was in the afternoon, rather like an out-of-season panto. The new attractions and accommodation at Pwllheli are unquestionably impressive, but stained linen, chipped formica and rutted concrete will not do. Reactions to the centre are as varied as what's on offer.
We've been before and we would definitely return and come again.
No, I'd have been better off in a caravan.
Butlins say there's more spending on the way, so maybe when this young man brings his children, all of Star Coast World will be glittering.
And that's available from the Butlins Holiday World's brochure. A week's half-board accommodation in that budget room costs from £80 per person based on 2 people sharing. A week's self-catering in a county suite like the one shown in the film costs from around £55 per person based on 4 people sharing.